Dreamscape presents Change Your Schedule, Change Your Life. How to harness the power of clock genes to lose weight, optimize your workout, and finally get a good night's sleep. By Dr. Suhas G. Kirsagar, with Michelle D. Seaton. Narrated by Lisa Lockford. Forward. My father was proud of being a physician trained in the scientific method, so, not surprisingly, I became a doctor in the same mold. It took a process of personal evolution for me to recognize how valuable Ayurveda actually is, and how compatible it is with other approaches in the current wellness movement. Today, Ayurveda can realistically be called a pillar of integrative or whole-system medicine. When I wrote Perfect Health in 1991, which laid out the principles of Ayurveda for everyday life, I wondered if readers would embrace the appeal of making lifestyle choices very different from the Western default pattern. But I was encouraged by the natural interest people took in discovering their body type, the basic entry point into Ayurveda, which then leads to personalized diet and seasonal routines. Even more important, Perfect Health focused on consciousness as the most powerful agent for changing body and mind. A consciousness-based Ayurveda goes far beyond the notion of Ayurveda as alternative medicine. Instead, it is elevated to being about a person's evolution in every dimension: physical, mental, and spiritual. In the legends of Ayurveda, there are intense practices that supposedly created immortals. In real Ayurveda, you realize your status as immortal to begin with, defeating the illusion of birth and death. But medicine in the West, and increasingly in India, China, and the East in general, hasn't focused on expanding awareness. Quite the opposite. The ideal has been to devise a kind of safety net based on eating the right foods, getting the right amount of exercise, managing stress, and controlling the various negative influences, like smoking and alcohol, that damage people's health and shorten life expectancy. Society has reached a plateau in this regard, I think, because the notion of avoiding risk is anxiety-based. Wellness becomes an insecure state that is bound to be temporary given the many external assaults from the immediate environment. Ayurveda doesn't contradict these measures for achieving wellness, but the primary focus is holistic balance, which leads to a profound trust in nature, beginning with your own body's connection to the environment. The entire Indian wisdom tradition comes down to ending separation and living in unity consciousness.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?